If you're disappointed with Honeygain, these alternatives might help. And yes, I'll explain how I make over $300 a month passively towards the end, so stick around. First up, I saw something called Earn app. It's a lot similar to Honeygain, where you share your bandwidth and supposedly earn money, but the reason why I think this is better is because it has a much lower payout limit. Honeygain requires you to have $20 at least to request a payout. This one only needs $2.5. And in my experience, Honeygain does not accumulate over $20 within a month, so at least this one will give you multiple payouts in the same time. Now, I didn't get much results out of it. I installed it on my PC, kept it running, but didn't really see much happening. And even on their website's homepage, they advertise referral income over actual, earning through data. So even they know that earning is not that fast compared to referrals. Unlike Honeygain, at least they are being honest. But if you live in the US, you'll probably make a little bit more than the rest of the regions. But even if you share 1 GB per day, you just make around $7 based on my region, and it's not using that much data in the first place. It heavily depends on your location and stuff like that, so I'm not sure what's going on. I mean, my internet is decently fast. I have very low ping too, so I don't know why none of these apps use it as much. Maybe this is an expected behavior, I'm not sure. But if Honeygain worked for you, then this would too, and you'll get better payouts. I mean, faster payouts. As long as you're okay with the super low earning rates, this should be fine. So go ahead and check out Earn app. I'll link it in the description. Next up, I found a really cool project that's not available in my region. It's called Reklaim. We let you control your personal information and earn from it. Wow, that sounds amazing. I'm telling you this because currently it's only available in US and Canada. It's not available elsewhere. So if you're in those regions, I'm letting you know that this thing exists, so you can take a look and let me know how it works. There's a really old app that I just remembered. It's called Cash Magnet. It's kind of an ad watching app that installs on your Android phone, and it watches ads on your behalf. And since it watches ads, you get some points and you can earn from that. And this has even lower payout rates starting from 1 USD, so that's great. You can claim it as a PayPal payment or as a gift card for any of these platforms, but you just have to be okay with your phone's internet being used for browsing sites and downloading games. So your IP and your device's ID will be registered for certain apps and ads, meaning that even though you didn't, this app in your name will click on those games and ads. I mean, there's a possibility that your IP address may be, blacklisted or start getting a lot of spam, especially when you're browsing other sites, because they may track you elsewhere. That's one of the reasons why I would never personally use apps like these, and I'll tell you how I make my passive income at the end. They say their best performing users earn $15 a month. That's their topmost users. Imagine what the majority is earning then. Probably like $4 or $5 a month. Still better than nothing, but is it really worth having your device's ID and IP address across all of these ads? I don't know, man. I mean, I'm just letting you know that these exist so you can try and make your own decision, but beware of the potential downsides. People haven't complained as much about these apps that I'm mentioning, so yeah, these could be a better option than Honeygain. Next up is Packet Stream. This might be the cleanest app among the bunch. It allows you to become a packeter by sharing your bandwidth and earn $0.1 per GB. And PacketStream will share a percentage of revenue they get from advertisers and businesses for using your bandwidth and doing some work. So they're like a mediator in this case. You can sign up and they'll allow you to download the app. It installs on Windows, and there is an option for Mac and Linux as well. And there's a weird login mechanism where they give you this code that you have to enter on your device. I guess it's a way to authenticate that you actually have that device. And it's kind of smart now that I think about it. And that's it. You can view your device's contribution with this dashboard online. The minimum payout here is a little bit higher at $5, but still it's better than the $20 that Honeygain has. They do have a 3% fee, and that's excluding PayPal's fee. So PayPal will take a little bit more. So I'm assuming you'll get probably $3.50 out of these 5. So outside of Earn app, this is probably your second best choice. There's another app called Tapestry that allows you to earn in a bunch of different ways. You get their app on your phone, and you can see that it's pretty well made. But this app needs your location data all the time, not just when you're using the app. It requires your precise location all the time. So if you're paranoid like me, this is a big no-no. But if you just want to make a couple of dollars at the expense of your privacy even more, then yeah, this is fine. Safe browsing, you say. And there's no way I can deny their safe browsing feature. I have to accept it. So it can observe your actions when you're interacting with an app and read contents from a window. Oh man, I'm not comfortable with this, but okay, let's test it. You can see there is answer to earn, browse to earn, play to earn. So it has a few avenues of earning. Let's go to this earn tab here. So I'm just seeing three options at the moment. I'm just gonna click on play to earn, see what happens. I have to grant it some more permissions. Great. Yeah, allow usage access. Why not? My soul is yours for $5. Seriously, there are no games. Oh man. Fine. Answer to earn, I guess. Let's answer some surveys if there are any. Okay, it asked me a bunch of different questions. I answered them and yay, no surveys. But again, who knows? Based on your location, maybe you'll get more surveys. Again, it's not for me, but the app is fairly well made. It doesn't seem shady to me, so it's fairly safe. At least it's worth trying out. If you don't like it, you can delete that anyway. Now, there are some other apps like this one, Media Rewards. I tested this and I'm straight up saying don't even bother with this. It looks good on the surface, you apparently do nothing, you consume content on TV, radio or whatever, and you get paid somehow. They say that there are two different ways to earn. You can earn points for prize draws. Oh, so there is no guaranteed earning then. This app will keep your microphone on to measure your exposure to all of these different, venues like TV, YouTube, etc. And based on the ads you may hear, you will get some points which give you entry into a prize draw. And if you're a winner at those draws, you'll get some kind of a coupon, I guess. Oh boy. And the other option to earn is through surveys. Again, surveys are not always going to be there. So this app is just a giant waste of time. But hey, I'm going to try it. I'm not just going to pass judgment based on my feelings alone. Let's install it and see. Okay, fine. I allowed my microphone access. Okay, let's complete my profile. And yeah, I was born in 1900s. I'm a super old vampire. It requires location access too now. Why? I thought you just needed my microphone access to measure my exposure. Why do you need location? Fine, let's enable that too. Allow YouTube ad tracking. Oh, come on. How many tracking do you need? So there it is. Those are the things you have to build up. If you build your points to reach those tiers, you might be one among the winners, or maybe you won't get anything. And remember, throughout the time you're watching content and stuff, your microphone is on all the time. It's listening to everything. And even though I'm on YouTube Premium without any ads, I still see my points climbing somehow. Okay. But yeah, my biggest paranoia is that this app knows everything that's going on in my surroundings, what I'm saying and everything. Like the microphone is on. And the only peace of mind I have is that this app says, trust us, bro. Look, it's one thing to have your IP address blasted across the web, but this one essentially turns your phone into a personal microphone, which is constantly on your person at all times, right? It's around you all the time. Do you really trust them? I don't know, man. I think this is too much for a couple of dollars. That too, you're not gonna win anything on guarantee. You're entering a prize draw where you may or may not win anything. This is stupid. This is genuinely dumb. I mean, I'm telling you, this is an example. Stay away from these apps. Now, if you just wanted alternatives to Honeygain, this is all I had. But if you really want to know how to make serious money online, just give me 2 minutes and listen. These apps are not scalable, right? You can't easily scale income and it doesn't work for everyone. But what does work for most people, or at least is worth trying, is that you can sell some skill you have. And it doesn't have to be some large scale thing. I'll give you an example from my own friend circle. I have this contact who is actually a 15-year-old kid. He's a high school student, but he's making hundreds of dollars every month as a freelance video editor and a social media manager. Now he says I helped him in some way. I don't agree. I'm not going to take any credit for his hard work. This is 100% his success. I may have helped him with negotiating his price or dealing with clients, how to talk to them and stuff, but I never did anything. I just told him what I would have done in his place. So he's using his YouTube channel as a demo reel to show what he can do, and he gets clients from that. He's already bought a bunch of gadgets using his own money. What did he do exactly? He practiced something he enjoys. He told people that he can do it for them, which is basically offering value, and those who wanted his value paid him. That's how things work. You offer something of value to another person and they pay you for it. This is how you actually make money online. And let me get to the passive income part you saw in the title. I used to offer such services online too. I used to be a ghostwriter. I wrote for publications behind the scenes and I made money from that, and eventually I learned how to market it using using videos too. And over the years, I've slowly built up a catalog of videos that's mostly generating income passively. I make around $600 to $700 a month using this tiny channel, and almost half of it, at least $350, comes passively. I could be sleeping all week and still make $100. This is real online income. This is how you actually make money. So please, let this be the last video you see on making money with passive income apps and all that, and actually focus on doing something fun. And eventually you will develop passive income streams using that skill itself. That's exactly how I have done it, and I highly recommend you do the same. Here's the video where I revealed my monthly income, all my sources, and how I built them. I'll see you there.